Alibi Idris versus Joseph Morales. First up on the scale, Joseph Morales, official weight 126. And his opponent, Alibi Idris. Official weight 126. The Ultimate Fighter Flyweight finale, ladies and gentlemen. Alibi Idris and Joseph Morales. The next fight takes place in the women's flyweight division. Karine Silva versus Dione Barboza. First up on the scale, Dione Barboza, official weight 125.5. And her opponent, Karine Silva. Official weight 125. Dione Barboza and Karine Silva, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the lightweight division. Edson Barboza versus Dricus. First up on the scale, Dricus close, official weight 156. And his opponent, Edson Barboza. Official weight 155.5. Dricus close and Edson Barboza, ladies and gentlemen. Next we move to the ESPN and ESPN Plus prelims. We kick it off in the lightweight division. Chase Hooper versus Alexander Hernandez. First up on the scale, Alexander Hernandez, official weight 156. And his opponent, Chase Hooper. Official weight 155. Alexander Hernandez and Chase Hooper, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the women's strawweight division. Jessica Andrade versus Lupi Godinez. First on the scale, Lupe Godinez, official weight 115. And her opponent, Jessica Andrade. Official weight 116 for the former champion. Lupe Godinez and Jessica Andrade, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the middleweight division. Gerald Meerschaert versus Michal Oleksiejczuk. First up on the scale, Michal Oleksiejczuk, official weight 186. And his opponent, Gerald Meerschaert, official weight 185. Michal Oleksiejczuk and Gerald Meerschaert, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the feature bout on the prelims. Lysander Sotyrkaev versus Eric Nolan. First up on the scale, Eric Nolan, official weight 183. And his opponent, Lysander Sotyrkaev, official weight 186. Eric Nolan and Lysander Sotyrkaev, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the main card. Live on pay-per-view, we kick things off in the Flyweight division. Tim Elliott versus Kai Asakura. First up on the scale, Kai Asakura, official weight 126. And his opponent, Tim Elliott, official weight 126. Kai Asakura and Tim Elliott kicking off the pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the middleweight division. Jared Cannonier versus Michael Venom Page. Official weight for MVP 186. And his opponent, Jared Cannonier. Official weight 186. MVP and Jared Cannonier, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Jeff Neal versus Carlos Prates. Official weight 170 for the Nightmare. And his opponent, Jeff Hands of Steel Neal. Official weight 170. 171 from Mr. Neal. Carlos Pratis and Jeff Neal, ladies and gentlemen. Next fight is the co-main event of the evening in the featherweight division. Lerone Murphy versus Aaron Pico. Official weight for Aaron Pico, 145. And his opponent, Lerone Murphy. Official weight, 146 for Mr. Murphy. That's going to be a hell of a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Pico and Lerone Murphy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for all the marbles for the Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. Official weight, 183 for the challenger. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Plessis. Official weight, 185 for the champion. Hold on. We're good. Khamzat. All emotions aside, this is a very important fight. It's a huge fight. You're one of the most dangerous challengers to ever fight for a title. This is a huge moment for you. Tell us what tomorrow night means to you.
Just gonna go and fuck this boy up, you know. One day, he has only 1 day left. So he's dead tomorrow.
The challenger, ladies and gentlemen, Khamzat Chimaev. How are you, sir? I'm here with the champ, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see if they run out of steam as quick as last night.
Dricus, another title defense for you, maybe one of the most challenging ones. Give us your thoughts on Khamzat as an opponent and what happens tomorrow night.
He's an absolute beast of an opponent, but I can tell you this, I'm putting that man to sleep. Whether he be on the ground, when I'm knocking him out, I'm taking out your boy, and all of you will be cheering. I can just know it, like every other time.
The champ, ladies and gentlemen, Dricus Plessis. Thank you very much, Chicago. We'll see you tomorrow night.